Well, day two's begun, all packed up, ready to go. As you can probably see by the nice little net I'm wearing here, the midges have absolutely attacked me. I think they're all camping under my tent, so when I packed it up, they came out in a massive swarm. But you can see behind me, well, maybe you can see behind me, the sun's just starting to come up. And the mist is coming off the lakes. It's time to get going. So here we go, off on day two. I've been hiking for about an hour now. You can see the forest there. I came up out of the valley behind it. It's been pretty much on this drover's track. It's an old cattle track that they built back in the 1800s. So, pretty solid packed gravel type road. It hasn't been too bad going, but all the way up until this point, it's just been constantly uphill. There's absolutely no breeze at all, which is fine temperature-wise, but the midges are going absolutely insane. So any time I stop for more than a minute, or even less than a minute, they just attack. In fact, there's one attacking my little finger right now. Yeah, they attack, and I wanted to stop for a coffee somewhere, but the midges have got a different idea. So, heading along this track, we're heading up into the Rannoch Moor. It's pretty much about 15-20 kilometres of this, just open land. It's kind of heads over into marshland, and following this track pretty much the whole way to King's House. So again, another beautiful day. Definitely can't complain about the weather. Absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully when the sun gets a bit higher, we'll get a bit of a breeze going and these midges will take a hike and I can stop for a coffee. But until then, I've got to keep on trudging along, create my own breeze and try and keep those midges away. If the weather stays like this, it should be an absolutely beautiful day of hiking. So, looking forward to it. Yay! I found a light breeze. It's only very light, but it's enough just to keep the midges away. So, time to brew a cuppa. Also trying to dry out my tent. Didn't rain last night, but pretty heavy dew, so I packed it up while it was still wet. Just going to let it lie in the sun for a little while and see if it can get dried out. As far as spots to have a cuppa, it's not a bad spot. Absolutely beautiful up here. So anyway, I'll let the billy boil and have my cuppa and then keep on going. Today seems to be the day of the French tourists. I think there must be a school load of maybe university students, French students, all doing the hike. It's not too bad though. There's enough space between them that you don't feel too crowded. But I don't know if you can see way off in the distance over, where are we going? Up that way. There's a track that goes all the way up over there, over the hill there. That's the trail that goes up to the top of, well, not the top of this mountain, it goes up around this mountain and then down into Glencoe. So that's where we're heading. Some friendly company for my little snack break. Something tells me I'm not the first person to feed these little birds some snacks. So it's just going on 11 o'clock now, 11 a.m. And I've been hiking non-stop. I've come from over that way and there's been absolutely zero breeze, which means the midges have been insane every time I stop. Yeah, I stopped for 1 minute and they just started attacking me. When I actually had my coffee before, there was a bit of a breeze. And just as I finished the coffee, the breeze disappeared, a bit like it is now. And the midges swarmed, absolutely swarmed. There were millions of them. It was so bad that when I closed the lid of my backpack, I must have caught a few thousand of them in there. So the next time I stopped and opened my backpack, they all came swarming out again. So I found this nice little hill here. It's got a bit of a breeze, so it's kind of holding the midges back a bit. And I'm just stopping for a bit of a snack break and just mainly a rest, to rest my feet for a little while. The going's been pretty easy, but it's hard-packed path. So it's kind of, my Achilles and my knees are okay, but my actual feet are getting a bit sore. Just, you know, rubbing on the toes and pounding on the bottom of the feet. But it's not too bad. Just down here there's a little bridge with a waterfall there. So I'll go down and check that out in a minute. It seems all the people have gone past me. So I'm in a bit of a lull between groups. So I might pack up and get going. Seems like a good place to start hiking and have the track to myself for a little while. So, pack up and keep wandering along. The breeze is gone again now, so these midges are coming back. Time to start moving again. Bye, little birdie. Thanks for sharing a snack with me. This bridge was built back in the 1800s as part of the Drovers Road to take cattle over to Glencoe. But if you look down below the bridge, you can see the rocks are fairly evenly placed. That would have been the original ancient ford that they built across the river. I don't know how old that one was, but I think we're talking Druids and Celts more than Scots, whenever that was built. This is a very, very old land. Look over that way, at the base of that mountain. Someone has built their house. I just can't imagine what it'd be like living there. Absolutely beautiful, at least on days like this. Maybe not in winter. There's just nothing out here, except the occasional hiker. Just stopped for a rest beside this bridge. I'm relaxing my feet a little bit, letting them cool down. And hopefully the cold water will help the Achilles tendon. Beautiful little spot though. It's had chilly, but on a hot day like this, bloody nice. I've reached the top of the pass, I think. So from here, we go across this very small ridge, and it's going to be about 5 kilometres down into King's House. It's 5 kilometres of all downhill. So my Achilles just held up for the uphill part. Let's see if my knees hold up for the downhill part. A pretty amazing view from up here though. I'll switch you around and you can see what I'm about to head down into. I think I had something before that I might be slightly allergic to, I'm not sure, but my throat's all itchy. So excuse me if I cough my way along here. I'll switch you around and have a look. Might also get a bit embarrassed with these hikers resting up here, doing some videoing, but anyway, I guess I better get used to that. There we go. That's Glencoe. All this heather in bloom at the moment. Hopefully that's not what I'm allergic to. I'll see you further down in the valley. There she is, my first glimpse of my favourite mountain, possibly my favourite mountain in the whole world. Buchael Itivmore. Absolutely stunning. God, I love this place. Down there there is King's House, my final destination for the night. It may not look that far, but I swear that place is an optical illusion. The more you walk, the further away the damn thing gets. But that's where we're heading. We're going to camp behind that hotel. Last time I was here, that hotel was just one tiny little building. Now it's a massive hotel, so I'm not sure if it's going to have the same nice feeling to it, but we'll see. Planning on camping out behind the hotel, but I know that it's a bit of a swampy marshland, and with these midgies, it's going to be a damn nightmare. It was also pretty cold last night, so I might have to stop in at the hotel and see if they've got any old blankets they want to throw away, or maybe someone's left a sleeping bag at the Lost and Found. If all else fails, I've got a pad that I put under my mattress. That's kind of like foil. I might wrap myself up in that tonight if I have to. This view is just stunning though. It's easily one of my favourite places in the whole world. This valley. Every time I come here I'm happy. Every time I leave I just get a little bit sad. So, happily, I'll be spending 2 nights here. Probably the longest I've ever got to spend in this valley. Just over the hill there. Actually, I'm not sure if you can see it, but way up on the ridge there's a chairlift. So I might even go up and see how much it costs to take that chairlift up. Have a look at the valley from a different perspective, one I've never seen before. We'll see how I'm feeling. But for now, let's get down to that hotel. So we finally made it. There's King's House Hotel. A massive wooden structure they've built off the back of it. And that thing's ugly. Quite sad. Anyway, that's the hotel, and nice stream down behind it. And this is where I'm camping this evening. I'm pretty darn sure the midgies are going to eat me alive in the morning, but the sound of that water, hopefully that'll help me sleep really well tonight. So that's the end of trekking today. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so happy with that effort. So I think I'll finish my hiking here. Go and have a few drinks over there, and maybe meet some other hikers and backpackers. Just have a bit of a relaxing evening tonight. I'm planning on staying here again tomorrow night. We'll see how we go with the midges. So that's the end of day 2. All in all, pretty good day. I did have a bit of pain in the leg, but it seems to be the way it's going to go for the rest of this hike. So yeah, again, beautiful weather, beautiful scenery. Couldn't be happier. See you tomorrow.